What's up, my yogi fam? I'm here with Kaylin, and she is a cheer athlete. So today's practice is going to be focused on power. It's going to be focused on strength and flexibility to get you guys feeling and looking like your best selves. So yeah, we're excited, and we are going to show you guys a short class that you can do anywhere just to improve your strength, your flexibility, and your power. So let's start on our mats in a cross-legged position. And we're going to sit evenly on both sit bones. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. Maybe gazing up. Maybe taking a slight back bend from the upper back. Rolling the shoulder blades down the back. Biceps in line with the ears. On your exhale, walking the hands out in front of you. Hinging from the hips. Stretching both hips here. And then releasing the crown of the head to the mat. Pressing away with the hand. Inhale, reaching back up. And then crossing the legs the opposite way so we get a stretch in the outer hip. Reaching both arms overhead. Inhale. Maybe slight back bend, and then exhale, forward folding. Taking this time to set your intention for your practice. It can be flexibility, strength, whatever you'd like to bring into your body. Maybe it's something you want to bring into your mind, like gratitude or confidence. Taking a deep breath in and then out, walking the hands back in towards the body. And then rolling over the shins, coming into our tabletop position. Bringing the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. The spine is flat and our core is engaged. So inhale, we're going to gaze up, tilt the pelvis upwards, opening through the chest. And then exhale, pressing into the space between the shoulder blades, tucking the tailbone. Moving with your breath, warming up the spine here. Inhale back to center, gazing over the right shoulder towards the right knee, creating a C curve with the spine, coming into a spinal stretch. Maybe extending the left arm out, fingertips towards the right. Coming into a deeper side stretch. And then placing the left hand back down, wrist in line with the shoulder, coming back to center. Inhale on your exhale, looking over the left shoulder towards the left knee, creating a side body stretch. And then maybe lifting up the right hand, fingertips over towards the left, shoulders in line with one another. Releasing it back down, wrists in line with the shoulder, coming back to your tabletop. And then walking the hands one handprint in front of you or the knees 6 inches back. Tucking the toes under. Inhale, on your exhale, pressing the hips up and back, downward dog, straightening through the legs. Maybe walking out your dog here. This is our first downward dog. On your inhale, pressing your weight into the left foot, reaching the right foot nice and high. And then bending through the right knee, flexing through the foot, opening up the hips towards the right side. And then sending it in between the hands, dropping the left heel so that way the foot is at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, reaching both arms overhead, keeping a deep bend in the front knee. Core is engaged. We're working on our flexibility in the hip flexor, in the back of the calf, the hamstring, and strength in the front thigh. Inhale, engage the core, gazing forward, finding something that's not moving. On your exhale, slightly bending through the back knee, bringing power into the front thigh. We're going to come into our warrior 3 or our airplane pose from here. So sending the fingertips back, bringing the chest forward, and then kicking off the back foot, straightening through the front leg, engaging the core, squaring off the hips. Then maybe sending the fingertips forward, biceps in line with the ear, straight line from the crown of the head all the way to the tailbone. You got this. Use your power, your core. And then maybe reaching the right hand down, slowly. And then opening up the chest towards the left, stacking the shoulders. Coming into our half moon pose. Inhale. On your exhale, bringing the left hand down, sending the left toes up towards the sky so we're in our standing split. And then dropping the left toes back, bending through the right knee, coming in to your lunge, and then stepping the right foot back, coming into your plank. Inhale, push the floor away. On your exhale, slowly lower through your chaturanga, so the elbows are in towards the body, and then pulling the chest forward, coming into our cobra, nice back stretch here. Inhale, on your exhale, sending the hips up and back, tucking the toes, downward dog, awesome job. Maybe walking out your dog here. And then sending the weight into the right foot. Inhale, reaching the left toes nice and high. And then bending through the left knee, opening up the hips towards the left. We're creating flexibility in the hip flexor here, in the side body. Inhale. On your exhale, bringing it in between the hands, stepping the foot down, keeping a nice bend in the left knee, keeping the right knee raised, reaching both arms overhead, engaging in the core, keeping the back leg extended, biceps in line with the ears, maybe gazing up, opening through the heart. Then on your exhale, gazing forward in front of you, making sure that the hips are in line with one another, slightly bending in the back knee, sending the fingertips back, and then sending the heart forward, so we're in our runner's lunge. And then slowly, with intention and power, coming up into your warrior three, balancing on the front foot, gazing at something that's not moving, creating a straight line from the crown of the head to the back heel. One side is always different than the other. Maybe bringing the arms out in front of you to balance. And then releasing the left hand down slowly. Stacking the shoulders, opening up towards the right. Reaching the right fingertips up towards the sky. Stacking the hips. Engaging the core. Crown of the head is forward. And then releasing the right hand down, bringing the chest towards the thigh, coming into your standing split. One side is always going to be more flexible or more strong. Just going where you're at today. And then releasing the right toes all the way back, bending through the left knee, and then sending the left foot back, shifting the shoulders over the wrists, thumb is down. Inhale, pressing into that strong plank, creating strength in the core. Then on your exhale, slowly lower, use the biceps and the triceps. Halfway, and then inhale, press up. So we're doing sort of a yoga push-up here. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower all the way down onto the belly. Sending the fingertips forward, and then the feet back. And then maybe lifting the triceps off the mat, and then the chest. Inhale, and then maybe lifting the tops of the feet up off the floor, and then the thighs. So we're engaging the entire back body and the core. Maybe reaching with the right hand, bending the right knee for the right ankle or the foot, and then with the left. So you're bending that left knee, good. Then from here, on an inhale, sending the chest forward, kicking the feet into both hands, coming up into your nice bow. So this is a good stretch for the chest, for the back body. Maybe flexing those feet. Good. And then sending the hands out in front of you, keeping the core engaged, straightening through the legs. And then releasing all the way down, taking a breath. And walking the hands in towards the body, coming up into your baby cobra. So lifting just the chest off the mat, sending the shoulder blades back. Inhale. On your exhale, pressing into the hands, widening through the knees, bringing the big toes together. Inhale, on your exhale, shifting the hips back, coming into your wide-legged child's pose. So we're just going to counteract that nice back stretch. Inhale, coming forward. Then bringing the knees together. And then coming down onto the forearms. So bringing the elbows in line with the shoulders. Good. So we are going to set up for our dolphin, or if you'd like, you can come into your headstand or your shoulder stand, whatever you'd like to do. So pressing evenly into the palm, making sure that the wrists are in line with the elbows and the shoulders are in line with the elbows. Coming into your low plank first, tucking the toes, engaging in the core, lifting the thighs off the mat, crown of the head in line with the tailbone. Inhale, walking the feet in towards the body as you send the hips up, coming into your dolphin, so that way the heels are pressing towards the mat and the hips are nice and high. The shoulders are in line with one another, and then bringing the crown of the head so that way it faces the mat. And then coming back into your plank. Inhale. And then placing one palm on the mat, and then the other we're going to come into our high plank. On your exhale, shifting the hips up and back, downward dog. We're going to bring the chest towards the thighs, that way we open through the shoulders to counteract that. Exhale, pressing the heart forward. And then walking the feet towards the hands very slowly. If you practice your handstand, from here, keeping the wrists in line with the shoulders, engaging in the core. Kaylin can demonstrate. Yep, so you want a straight line from the feet all the way down towards the crown of the head. Downward dog. And then to counteract that, we're going to bring the knees to the mat. Walk the hands out in front of us. Few handprints forward. And then allowing the chest to come down towards the mat, sending the hips all the way up, and then maybe the forehead. Exhale. Inhale, walking the hands in towards the body, and then coming up into your hero's pose, so that way the sit bones are on the heels. Awesome job. We're going to reach both arms up. Inhale, maybe taking a slight back bend. And then on your exhale, bringing one hand behind you, and then the other. Bringing the fingertips to face forward, and then walking the hands back. Bringing the fingertips forward. And now our wrists are in line with our shoulders. And then bringing the knees out nice and wide so that way the knees are in line with the hips. Inhale, pressing both hips up, gazing back. So we're getting a nice stretch in the bicep. We're getting a stretch through the shoulders, the chest, and the back. From here, we are going to sweep the feet out in front of us, sitting up nice and tall in our staff pose, flexing the feet. Inhale, reaching both arms overhead. On your exhale, sending the chest forward, allowing the lower back to release, and releasing the crown of the head down. So you can round here as long as you feel a stretch in the back and the backs of the hamstrings. Inhale, walking the hands in towards the body, bending through the knees, sitting evenly on both sit bones, sending the fingertips forward, rolling the shoulder blades back, and then lifting the toes off the mat so the knees are in line with the hips. Inhale. If you'd like to go deeper on your exhale, maybe straightening through the legs, engaging that tummy, that core. We need that for all of our balancing postures. Maybe bringing the hands to heart center and then twisting over towards the right. Exhale. Inhale back to center and then exhale, maybe twisting towards the left. Keeping the chest and the heart forward. Inhale back to center, reaching both arms overhead. And then slowly lowering down. Awesome. Inhale, we're going to try to come back up to our boat. Balance can be a bit off on the sit bone. On your exhale, coming back up into our boat. Beautiful. So a bit of a core challenge there. Maybe straightening one last time. And then releasing the heels down, sitting up nice and tall. Awesome. Then from here, we're going to bring the feet out wide. So I'm going to bring Kaylin. And we're just going to come into our straddle position. Sitting evenly on both sit bones, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reaching both arms overhead. On your exhale, forward folding. You can flex or point the toes here. Whatever allows you to open through the inner thigh. And then inhale, bringing the hands in towards the body, walking them over towards the right, allowing the crown of the head to be in line with the toes, and then folding from the hips, exhale. Inhale, walking the hands back to center, then exhale, walking them over towards the right, bending the left, and then allowing the crown of the head to fall down. Inhale, back to center. Then on your exhale, drawing the feet in towards each other. Then from here, we're going to wrap our arms around our knees, allowing the spine to release. Exhale. And then inhale, unraveling, coming back to our mat, facing forward. And then on the exhale, we're going to walk the feet out in front of us. And then we're going to slowly lower. From here, we are going to come into our bridge, rolling the shoulder blades underneath the back, placing the soles of the feet on the mat, pressing both hands into the mat. The feet are in line with the hips. The knees are in line with the hips. Tucking the tailbone under, pressing the spine into the mat. On your inhale, lifting the hips up nice and tall, pressing the floor away with the hands, maybe interlacing the hands underneath the back, and then rolling the shoulder blades maybe a bit more. Inhale, we're going to come up onto the heels, engaging in the glutes, maybe sending the right leg up towards the sky, flexing the foot, keeping the hips level. And then maybe lowering the leg as it straightens, keeping both knees in line with each other. Good. And then maybe lifting. And then lowering so that way the knees are in line with one another. And then lifting. And then allowing the foot to come back down, releasing both heels. Awesome. Inhale, coming onto both heels. Lifting the left leg towards the sky, flexing the foot. Exhale, lowering so knees are in line with one another. Inhale, reaching back up towards the sky, L shape with the leg. Exhale, lowering. One more time, inhale, reaching. And then exhale, release. From here, if you practice your wheel, I'm going to spin around. That way you can see. You can place the soles of the hands on the mat besides the ears. And then bringing the elbows in line with the shoulders. Safely pressing the hips up towards the sky. And then pressing the chest up towards the sky. Awesome. Maybe gazing down. Maybe straightening through the leg. Awesome. Maybe lifting one leg. Awesome. And then releasing. And then releasing. And then bringing the other foot up towards the sky. And then bringing it back down. And then slowly lowering the spine down to the mat. Vertebrae by vertebrae. And then reaching both feet up towards the sky, flexing the feet. With the hands, grabbing onto the right foot, shin, thigh, or if you have a strap. Then releasing the left leg down. Inhale, pressing the foot towards the sky. On your exhale, drawing it towards the body. Coming into a nice hamstring stretch. We need that hamstring flexibility so we don't get any strains in the muscles. Allowing the body to dig deep here, create more flexibility. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the right leg down, drawing the left in towards the chest, flexing the foot, maybe grabbing the back of the shin, the thigh, the strap, or the foot. Inhale, pressing away. Exhale, drawing the toes towards the body. And then bringing both soles of the feet towards the sky, knees parallel, elbows parallel. And then from here, we're just going to stay in our waterfall pose. So we're allowing the blood to drain from the feet, from the hands, maybe making circles with the wrists and the ankles, allowing them to release, and then going the opposite way. And then slowly lowering the feet to the mat with the hands engaging in the floor. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, lifting. The feet are straight. The arms are parallel. Then on your exhale, bending through the knees, soles of the feet, face the sky, grabbing the outsides of both feet, and then drawing the knees down to the sides of the rib cage, coming into your happy baby here. Rocking from side to side. Drawing the knees together, giving yourself a big hug. Letting them fall over towards the left side, arms up to a T position, gazing towards the right. We're creating spinal flexibility, pressing the shoulder blade into the mat. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, allowing them falling over to the right, gazing towards the left. Inhale, back to center, hugging the knees towards the chest. And then releasing all the way down to the mat, coming into your corpse pose, your shavasana, allowing the feet to splay out wide, the arms to splay out, shoulder blades down one hand to the heart, one hand to the chest. Staying here however long you'd like to, on your mat, on your floor, wherever you may be. With one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, allowing the belly to expand with the inhale, and allowing it to fall towards the spine on the exhale. When we do this, we activate our parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest nervous system, allowing us to calm down and focus the mind. Drawing your senses, your attention inward to the self, coming back to your intention that you set at the beginning of practice. Softening throughout the entire body. Relaxing. Creating peace and stillness within. Taking a few more deep breaths in and out through the nose. Allowing the hands to fall back down. One deep breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Allowing the toes to wiggle, the fingertips to wiggle, drawing energy to the entire body, allowing the head to go from side to side. If you are laying down, reaching your right arm up, bringing your knees in towards the chest, rolling onto the right side, and then pressing up into your seated position. Drawing the hands to prayer position. Thank you so much for honoring yourself today, your health, and your wellness. Taking this time to focus on your inner strength, flexibility, and power. Namaste. Awesome. So if you guys like this, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos on Living Yogi. Hopefully that gave you guys some more power, some more strength, and confidence in yourself. Thank you so much for Kaylin for joining me, and have a great day. As always,